friends. My name is Desiree, aka Mommafriendly, and I do all sorts of videos on my channel, from cooking videos to planner videos, vlogs, hauls, homeschool videos with a Disney twist, a little bit of everything. So if any of that sounds like fun to you, I hope that you'll subscribe and join me on my YouTube adventure. Today's video is called Clutter Free in 2023. Now, if you've been following me on Instagram or even in my daily vlogs on this channel, you'd have seen that since November 27th, 2022, I've been embarking on my own sort of decluttering journey. Completely by happenstance, I realized on November 27th that if I started counting that day, there were 400 days between then and the end of 2023. So I thought to myself, if I commit to throw out one thing a day, starting now, November 27th of 2022, then I will have gotten rid of at least 400 things by 2024. And so the hashtag 400 by 2024 was born. There's a few people already in on the challenge where they're just posting every day what they've gotten rid of, and I could be better about posting it on Instagram. I'm better about posting it in my daily vlogs, but regardless, I would love for you to join us. I thought this is perfect. I can put together a compilation and show you guys what I'm throwing out every day, so that I'm giving you guys a month-to-month check-in, not only so you can see what all I'm getting out of my house in 2023, but also kind of to help hold me accountable. So with that being said, let me show you what I got rid of in this past month. Hey friends, I believe that I'm going to be doing October's declutter right now. I say that because I'm actually recording this in August. I'm so far ahead of my one item a day decluttering that I don't want to stop, obviously. I don't want to lose momentum, but I find myself losing track of just where I am in the process. So I'm going to operate under the assumption that this is for October. That being the case, I am meant to get rid of 31 things because there are 31 days in October. And today I'm tackling our bathrooms. Recently, for me, not for you watching, we packed up everything in both of our bathrooms and got it all out of the house because we were going to fumigate, and obviously we didn't want things like our toothbrushes, our toiletries, etc. staying behind and getting bombarded with poison. So we emptied out both bathrooms, took everything out of the house, brought it back in, and now it's time to put everything back where it goes. But I haven't actually like decluttered or cleaned out our bathrooms since we moved in almost 2 years ago. So I feel like this is as good a time as any to go through the stuff and make sure that the stuff I'm putting away is stuff that I'm actually wanting to keep. So I don't know if I will reach 31 items today. Maybe there'll be other stuff from around the house in the next few days that I'll be throwing out as well or donating. But I'm gonna try my best to get rid of as many things as possible today while also finally unpacking and reorganizing our bathrooms. Join me, shall you? So here's the before of bathroom 1, and we've just got a bunch of toilet paper in here, but otherwise it's empty. And here's all the stuff that I have to either find a way to organize in there or get rid of. We might be getting through 30 things today after all. These are all just like a pile of soaps that I can't identify, and I'm going to get rid of all of them. And just for the sake of ease, I'm going to call this one item, even though it's obviously not just one. We've got a pump bottle here that probably still works, but I don't remember the last time I used it. So 2, 3, a sample of something. This, wow, there's thundering really bad outside. This is like a mesh strainer for the sink, but that's because our last sink was like not, it didn't have a plug, and these do. So 5, 6, I have a full like toothbrushing etc. system here, but it's from a hospital and I don't even know why we have this. So this is 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 5 somehow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's only 5. 6, this is just an empty nail polish thing. 7, some sort of a hair trimmer, but I thread now, so I don't even know why I have this. It looks really cheaply made too, so that's 7. And then an old hairbrush, 8. And that's just from the first basket that I pulled out from that big bin. Finished going through the bin, and there's just a few more things I'm going to get rid of. Number 9, an empty bottle of Developer for some reason. Number 10, a box of my what I lovingly refer to as my pee robot. This is the thing that I use to track my hormones for trying to conceive. And I still have the box even though I've been using this thing for like 2 years. So throwing that out, that's number 10. Number 11, an expired ovulation kit. Number 12, a pretty much empty bottle of poopery. Number 13, a sample of dry shampoo. I don't use dry shampoo, so there we go. And then 14 and 15, I'm not going to throw out. I'm going to actually give them to my mom. I'm very particular about the products I use and the stuff in them. My parents, not so much. These 2 tubes of Sensodyne were brought to me by mistake by an Instacart shopper, so they've just been sitting there collecting dust. And this was actually brought to us by Amazon by mistake. And they just told us to keep it because they're not going to come back just to pick it up again. So I have a full electric toothbrush set and some toothpaste, and I'm going to give that to my parents. But that brings my total for this first bathroom to 15 items I'm getting rid of. And now to put away the stuff that I am keeping. My friends, it is day 2. I have the second bin of stuff here for the second bathroom, and I think I'm going to approach this the same way I did yesterday, where I'm going to empty out the bin, sort out what I'm going to end up tossing and keeping, then I'll show you what I'm throwing out, and I will put away the rest. I believe we got up to 15 out of 31 items yesterday. So if I manage to throw out 16 things in this bin, then we're set for October. And if not, then I guess I'll go around the house in the next few days and see what else we can get rid of. So no such luck, as it turns out. I did not find 16 items to throw out in that bin. But I am going to ask my mom if she wants them first. But I'm going to basically throw out this whole bag of like mesh soap bag thingies. These things are great in theory because you can put the bar of soap inside and it acts like a loofah, but also like a soap holder, so you're basically using the bar of soap without worrying that it's going to slip out of your hand. Fantastic. These in particular, though, are very scratchy. I used to have these when I was a kid, and they were a lot softer isn't the correct word, maybe smoother. These are very rough on the skin, so these do not work well for my son. So one way or the other, whether I throw them out or donate them to my mom or whatever, I'm getting rid of them. Then I've got a lipstick that I don't remember buying, so goodbye. I don't know why I have a flat iron in here. My hair is already stick straight. This can't be mine. So I'm going to see if this is my mom's, if she wants it back, but I'm getting rid of this. These are for Clorox wands, which I threw ours out ages ago. I did not like how it cleaned. So I'm going to see if my mom has one and if she wants these, and if not, I'll toss them. Maybe this is important. It looks like a part of something, but I can't imagine what. And I don't know why we're keeping it. Everything in the bathroom is functioning fine without it. So I'm going to get rid of that. And then I've got a bag here of pipettes that I bought 1,000 years ago because we had to do a saliva test on my son. And there was no way to buy like a couple or a dozen. You had to buy a bag of like 100. So I'm going to get rid of that. So that brings our total for now to 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'll go ahead and count that as one item. So 21 of 31 items, and everything else has to go back in the bathroom. There's also this whole basket of like electric shavers, etc. and like, I don't know, chargers and things. This is my husband's. Every like 3 months he's like, man, I can't find my clippers. So he goes and gets new ones. I think there's like 2 or 3 full sets in our bathroom. Here's another, it looks like 2 full sets. So potentially some of this will go, but I'm not going to take liberties because maybe he wants some of this stuff. So for now, we'll just leave the count at 21. And while we're here, here's another couple items. So 22, 23. I did a closet clean out for my son last month, or at least in the last video. And apparently he liked these 2 pajama pants so much that he nabbed them from my pile and put them back in his drawer, even though they're like 2 sizes too small. So sorry, kiddo. We're going to get rid of these. That brings our count to 23. So the lighting is not ideal and there's a ton of background noise, but I think we might have October's declutter wrapped up today. So hubby found out that I had donations getting picked up tomorrow, and he said, hold on, there's a few things that I've been meaning to get rid of because he's lost a ton of weight recently, and so these things don't fit him anymore. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 items of clothing that are going to get donated. And I figured just to round things out, I have 2 more of these kiwi crate boxes that are meant for like young teens to build their own stuff. So we've got a build your own wooden ukulele and build your own table tennis robot. And that brings our item count for the day to 8 items, and it brings our item count for this video to 31 items. So with that, we've gotten rid of 31 things for the 31 days in October, and that is a wrap. Alright guys, there you have it. That's what I've decluttered in this last month. Was there anything you saw that was a little bit surprising maybe? Can you relate to having all these random things just thrown about your house that maybe you don't need? And are you maybe on a decluttering mission of your own this year? Tell me about it in the comments, and I'd love for you to join the hashtag 400 by 2024 because I'd love to see what random things people are finding around their houses and giving the old heave-ho. And as always, I want to thank you all so much for being here and watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope that you'll please give it a big thumbs up. I'd also love it if you'd subscribe and click that notification bell because I post at least 3 times a week, and I wouldn't want you to miss a minute. Thanks so much again for watching. Bye!